Brian Sachs here with another top originator secret to help you close more, make more, and still enjoy your life. Now look, I want to be honest. Can we be honest with each other for a minute? We all stink at follow-up. Yet we all know that this is the key to success in all sales situations. And I'm often asked if I have an assistant, and the answer is yes. But before we can even get into a discussion of what he or she does, it's important for you to understand the logic of why you need one. Yeah, I know a little voice in your head's telling you, well, of course Brian Sachs has an assistant. He's a big producer. Well, go ahead and admit it. That's your first step to fixing this issue. Now, let's look at this issue from a different perspective first. I want you to answer these questions honestly and don't try to fool yourself. Is your production where you want it to be? Could you be doing a better job with your follow-up? Are you really making relationships with all the parties in the transaction? Is a good percentage of your business referrals? And are you doing everything you can to generate those referrals? And now this next question is maybe the most important one. Do you know what your hour's worth, and are you doing tasks that are consistent with that value? Let's say you want to earn $100,000 a year and you want to work 40 hours a week and take 2 weeks off like normal people do, right? Well, that's 40 hours times 50 weeks, that's 2,000 hours, and you want to make $100,000. Simple math, folks. Your hour is worth 50 bucks. Good. And I hope you're still with me here. Now, the bigger question is what you're doing right now and what you're doing every day, $50 an hour work, or is it more clerical things? Or even worse, you may not be doing the follow-up and other tasks at all, and you're losing the opportunities. And I'm sorry for this, but here's some additional math. Since I know you may think you can't afford an assistant, let's play it out a little further. Let's say you have an assistant and you pay her 20 bucks an hour and she works 40 hours a week. Well, there's $800, right? That's approximately $3,500 a month. But because you're now freed up to market more, you generate 2 additional $250,000 loans that you earn 100 basis points on. Well, let's do the math. You're not behind $3,500, my friend. You're now $1,500 positive, and of course your business is running smoother, and you're probably a lot happier. So let's talk about the specific tasks my assistant performs. I think it'll probably be easier for me to do just a list of them, and I cover most of these in great detail in my LOUnfairedge.com course, but let me just sort of lay it out for you. She sends letters to everyone I pre-qualify right after our first meeting. She files them and she puts them into a CRM. She calls them each month to check on their status, and she checks in with the agent that referred them. For buyers who have issues, she follows up with them and their agents to see how they're progressing. When a loan application's taken, she enters both agents into my CRM, and she sends a nice introduction email and letter to both agents. When a loan closes, she sends letters to the buyers requesting a Zillow and social media review. She enters everyone in the CRM as a closed loan. She follows up with buyers 2 weeks later and sends additional information and tools and request referrals. She creates and sends out monthly newsletters. She creates and sends out quarterly letters to referral partners and closed loans asking for referrals. There's actually more tasks that she performs, but I think you get a sense of it, right? So stop and ask yourself, do you believe all of those activities could help you generate 1 or 2 additional loans each and every month? By now, I hope you understand why I've said you truly can't afford not to have an assistant, regardless of your current production levels. This position will truly help you break that real or imaginary glass ceiling that's preventing you from taking your business to the next level. And one more important point. The key to a good relationship with your assistant, and anyone for that matter, is communication. So I want to give you a quick recipe for making that work. Tell them what to do. Tell them how to do it. Tell them why you want it done that way, and then verify that it is actually getting done. So I know this was a long tip, folks, but you might want to even go back and rewatch it. Let me know if you try this and how it works out for you by going to Top Originator Secrets, or leave a comment right under this video. I do read them all. And if you know someone in your company who would benefit from this tip, go ahead and forward it to them. I'll be back next week with another Top Originator Secret. Make sure you visit toporiginatorSecrets.com. And by the way, if you would like 48 tested and proven ways to immediately grow your production, many at zero cost, head over to 48waysbook.com/special.